still going fabulous. This week I want to talk to you guys about my new planner for 2016. Last year I got really sucked into the hype and decorating of the Erin Condren planner, and I ended up shelling out the $50 that it is to get one. And while it's beautiful, and if you're a hardcore planner person, that's great for you, but I feel like I just didn't use this planner enough to make it worth the $50 that I spent on it. And while I will miss this layout and all of the loveliness that comes inside of this year I opted to go a little bit cheaper, so at the end of the year I don't feel as guilty about spending the money on something that I didn't really use a lot. This year I opted to get the sugar paper planner from Target, and I absolutely love it. It was only $9.99. I mean, you can't beat that. I love how much sleeker it is. It is bigger. It's an 8.5 by 11, which is fine with me. It actually fits a lot more compactly in my bags and stuff because it's so thin, whereas this is so thick, it just takes up a lot more room. Like, you have a little backpack or bag, and you have this huge chunk taken out because of how thick this is. But I really love how thin this is. Yeah, it's bigger, but I mean, if you're carrying a bag around, like, I don't want this to stick in my purse for daily activities. If I wanted that, I would buy like a pocket-sized planner. But this is definitely more like for my desk, to really record things, for traveling, to fit in my bags and stuff like that, to keep track of activities and stuff. So I think this is going to be great for this year. So I wanted to give you guys an inside look inside this planner and just kind of give you an idea of what I'm working with. So inside this planner you have a thick laminate plastic cover to kind of protect everything, which I think is fine, and then you have this kind of thick papered, gold polka dotted 2016 paper just to start you off. And then you have a cute inside. I really like the font and how it's very simplistic. And then you have a yearly overview for this year and next year. And then all of your personal information you can fill out, contacts. And then I really like how this planner has all of the months down the side of the page. With the Erin Condren, they kind of overlap a few times just because the book is so thick, but I really like that this is thin enough to have all of them just down the binding. So once you get inside, you first come to the calendar page. So you have the whole calendar layout, which I really like. I like that there's plenty of room in each square to write whatever you need to, and then there's also a little notes area to put in a few things if you need to. And it also has the previous month and the following month. And then one of my biggest things that sold me on this planner was that each section has the weekly layout, Monday through Sunday, and they all have lines. I'm a very sloppy writer, and lines are very helpful to keep me neat, and there's enough room if I needed to separate it into different chunks of the day, kind of like the Erin Condren planner, or if I just needed to chunk it out into separate spots, it'd be plenty of room to do so. And so you have every day of the week, and it's the same for each month, so I'm just going to kind of skip to the back and get to those features. Once you get to the end of the planner, you go straight through the 31st, and then you also have the 1st of January of next year. And then you only have one note page, which I think is kind of a bummer, but you have so much space inside the week. I think it's fine that there's only one page for notes, because I know I used the note pages in the Erin Condren planner probably more than I used the actual planner pages, but there just wasn't as much room. I think even though this isn't as big, there's plenty of room to write anything I need in here. And then it also has the holiday layout for each holiday for the next 4 years, which is pretty awesome. I mean, this page is pretty thick cardstock too, so even if you wanted to tear this out and keep it for future reference, you could do that. This is the back page of the planner, and then you have another thick plastic page to kind of close it together. But I'm very excited to start working with this planner. Great price point, great look, very sleek, very thin, and I think I will very much enjoy this planner this year. Okay, so since I recorded the video of the flat table, just kind of inside flip through, I've made a couple adjustments to this planner just to kind of vamp it up a little bit for myself. I've put in all of the birthdays and stuff for people, and I've actually used leftover Erin Condren stickers. I wanted to add a pocket, so that way if I wanted to have stickers, I want to have extra notes or anything, because I usually do my grocery lists and stuff like that while I'm planning. and keep track of things that we need and stuff, so I wanted to make a pocket to put those kind of things in. I actually made a couple like coil clip things to stick inside of it so I could keep things like attached in the binding. So what I did was I made this little folder just out of scrapbook paper. I just kind of like chopped it into the size I needed, chopped the extra piece off. Got a couple things in there just to kind of hold it together. But it's really just fun and cute. So I mean, even if you buy a planner that's not a gazillion dollars, you can still make it cute, you can still make it your own. I decided I wanted to do a little bit simpler this year, just have something small to keep my life organized, and I didn't want to get too crazy with it. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the inside of my planner. If you have any questions about it, let me know and I will be grateful to answer them. Well, I hope you guys had a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it was helpful, informative of some kind to you. I will see you guys next week, and I hope you have a great day and stay amazing. Bye!